Okay, so it's day 2 and I'm going to go down to Oxford in a minute and go to Christ College, and I just would like to, after having spent the night here, I'd like to take back whatever I had to say about the hotel, because the bed is really comfortable and it's actually it was a very nice experience. Down these corridors, you can easily see where Jo Rowling got her inspiration. Is very Hogwarts-like, and it makes me kind of really sad to think that I didn't study here, because it is, well, it's very expensive, but I mean, imagine you can just wander these halls as a student and you're like, yeah, I'm a student here. I go to school that looks like Hogwarts. Also, when you look outside, there's this really cool yard outside. And here, of course, we have the cathedral where we're going to go next. So we're now moving up to this staircase, and it's really like in the movies. It's a really cool staircase, as seen in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, where they ascend these stairs to get to the Great Hall and the sorting ceremony. And this is the very hall on which Professor McGonagall stood, tapping her fingers, impatiently waiting for the first years to arrive. So that is pretty awesome. And we're going to... So you can see me actually wandering up these stairs. Isn't that amazing? So these are the stairs. We're going into the Great Hall now. Yes, I think we can all see why this inspired it. It's really magnificent. But we actually have 3 tables, well, actually we have 6 tables. But we have 3 long tables, which of course became 4 in the Harry Potter movies. But we have a really beautiful ceiling here, which of course would not be in the Harry Potter movies, because they have a ceiling less, or at least a ceiling that looks like the sky is magically enhanced. But it comes really close. I would love to eat here, dine here. I pretend to be a Hogwarts student, though to be honest, being an Oxford student, this probably doesn't suck that much either. Very good chances. There's a huge fireplace. So if you compare this to the studio tour video that is also on my channel, you will definitely see how this compares. And it's great because there's hardly anyone in here today, isn't it? through all of these portraits, and there are a lot and lot and lot of them. The walls are plastered with them. And there is virtually just one woman in this room on the portraits, which is Queen Elizabeth I. It's really sad actually that there is just one woman in here, and she is a queen, so it takes obviously for a woman to be represented in Oxford. You have to be a queen, so no pressure there. And on the way out I found the portrait of Charles Dodgson, I don't know, who is of course Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland, so he's over here. It's definitely a picture not of his prime, when he was a bit older. He's just one of the many, many men on the walls. As we go out, this is just awesome. I mean, if you just look at this, this is such a beautiful place to be. And we're heading off to the cathedral. See what's next. To right, and I've got myself some scones with cottage cream and jam and a cup of tea, and then I'm going to write until I go home to London.